Hi, and welcome back to Scratch. Today, we're going to make pigs in a blanket. If you'd like to support the channel, please like and share this recipe. For this, we'll need 64 miniature sausages and some puff pastry dough. We'll be making our own dough with 1 egg, 2 cups and 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 3/4 cups and 2 tablespoons of softened butter divided, 3/4 cups and 2 tablespoons of half and half or whole milk divided, 1/8 of a cup of sugar, a tablespoon of active dry yeast, and a teaspoon of salt. We'll start by making our puff pastry dough. We'll spoon and level 2 cups of flour into a large bowl and add in 2 tablespoons of our softened butter, our 1/8 cup of sugar, tablespoon of active dry yeast, and teaspoon of salt. While it's possible to do this by hand, I'll be using a stand mixer with the dough hook attachment and mix my dry ingredients on low speed. Once well combined, we'll add in our 3/4 cups of half and half or whole milk while the mixer is still running. Once incorporated, we'll increase the speed to medium and mix until our dough ball is smooth and pulls away from the sides. About 3 minutes. After mixing our dough, we'll turn it out onto a lightly floured silicone baking mat and roll it and shape it into a 7 by 10 inch rectangle. Then we'll place it on a sheet pan, cover it with plastic wrap, and chill it in the refrigerator for at least 4 hours. About 35 minutes before our dough has finished its first chill, we'll mix together our remaining 3/4 cups of softened butter with our remaining 2 tablespoons of flour. I'll be using my stand mixer with the paddle attachment at low speed for about 1 minute. Once combined, we'll turn our butter mixture onto a silicone liner or wax paper and shape it into a 3.5 by 7 inch brick. Once shaped, we'll transfer it to an additional baking sheet and allow it to chill in the refrigerator with our dough for at least 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, we'll remove both our dough and our brick of butter from the fridge and set our plastic wrap aside. We'll place our butter in the middle of our dough, fold our dough into thirds, and pinch the seams. We'll roll this out until it's about 1/4 inch thick, continuing to shape in a rectangle. Then we'll fold the dough into thirds again and roll it about 1/4 inch thick. Once we've laminated it twice, we'll cover it back up with plastic wrap and return it to the fridge to chill for an additional 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, we'll take our dough back out of the fridge, remove the plastic wrap, and laminate it 2 more times, continuing to shape into a rectangle as we roll it out, before covering it back up with plastic wrap and putting it in the refrigerator for a final chill of at least 4 hours up to overnight. After we let our dough finish chilling, we'll remove it from the fridge, lightly flour it and a work surface, and quickly roll it out into an 8 by 16 inch rectangle. We'll cut our rectangle into 32 2-inch squares, 8 across and 4 down. Then we'll cut each square into 2 right triangles. Once our dough is cut, we'll take a miniature sausage, pat it dry with a paper towel, poke it with the tines of a fork, and roll it into one of our triangles, and place on a silicone-lined baking sheet about 1 inch apart, seam side down. If your dough gets too warm, it will start to stick, and you'll need to return it to the refrigerator for 30 minutes before continuing to work it. Once we've prepared all of our pigs in a blanket, we'll allow them to sit out to rise at room temperature for 1.5 hours before returning them to the refrigerator for 30 minutes. This will help prevent our dough from spreading while baking. While our pigs in a blanket are in the refrigerator, we'll preheat our oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. While our pigs in the blanket are chilling, we'll create our egg wash by whisking together our egg and remaining 2 tablespoons of half and half or whole milk. Then we'll brush our pigs in a blanket with our egg wash before baking them in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. When they're done, we'll remove them from the oven and transfer them to a cooling rack to cool for at least 10 minutes before serving. We'll serve these warm or at room temperature as hors d'oeuvres. I'll serve mine with some Dijon mustard and green chili jam. And remember, if you like the content, please subscribe.